are live.
Hey!
Hey!
Hello,
We out here.
and thank you for everyone who is here with us to partake in our first live stream venture with RNG Presents How Orcus Stole Christmas. A tale of 5 merry elves and their quest to save the most important day of the year from the
Valentine's
clutches
Day?
of the Prince of Demons.
Yeah, smack Valentine's Day.
Oh.
So, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and introduce ourselves. So, we are RNG, Realm Narrative Gaming. We are a group of nerds who roll dice and play games and do funny voices on the internet.
That's us.
I am the Dungeon Master of the group. My name is Brandon Rubio. To my bottom left, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Carla?
Carla? I am playing Coral in today's game. I normally play Bellfire, or I used to play Pip.
Rip
and Pip.
and Pip.
Alright, and below me,
Oh, hey, that's me. I'm Mac. I'm Mac. I am playing Federico. I'm not gonna stick with a Spanish accent because I'm not Spanish. But I also play Rondon Timbers. If you hear a goofy ass gnome, that's me. This is the face behind the voice. And then I'm gonna toss the ball off to my right.
And I'm gonna catch it and check it out. I'm Drew Dolan, baby. You know me from your favorite hit show, Drew Dolan. That's actually
Ran
not
out
a
of steam
show.
there, didn't you?
So we'll work on that later. Look, Miramax has tried to get a hold of me. I told them, listen, you're not even a company anymore. I don't know how we're doing this. Tonight I'm playing Doogie, and I'm very excited because I'm just a little afraid, and I'm very stoked to be afraid with you guys on Christmas. And yeah, so over to my, is it right or left? Because it's right.
right.
Just you throw it to your left because
Other side.
because it mirrors.
Oh, there you go.
Over here is the cutest guy I know, and he's gonna introduce himself.
I'm not looking at the Twitch. I'm just on Zoom, so I don't know who you're pointing
It's
to.
you.
It's you.
Right.
Cute one.
You're the cute one, Mike.
Hey, I'm Mike. I'm playing Wimple Pimple. Didn't choose the name myself. Normally, I play the Halfling Warlock Eric Mugweed, and I'm excited to see what this is going to be tonight, as we are all little elves. And so, which direction?
I'm above you.
All right, right up here,
All right.
here.
That's me, and I'm Tyler, and tonight I am playing an elf named Scoops. But normally I am Dane the Druid in the Dark Vale, but that's not tonight, so we can come back to that another time. And yeah, I'm really excited to be here with everybody. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Come again?
Anyway, back to you, Houston.
All right, and as I said before, this is a not technically a one-shot. It's a two-shot, but it's a short story. This is our stream test live stream, and so we will be resuming with our normal campaign where we play a group of adventurers in the set world of Virus Dwol, where the setting is Dungeons and Dragons Adventure. So this is just a little fun kind of thing that we're going to do to test out. So we're not stressed when we play our actual.
Yeah, this is kind of a dress rehearsal to see how this stream thing goes. So there's going to be hiccups. There's going to be weird things. We don't know what we're doing, so bear with us and let's have fun.
Yeah,
With hiccups, plenty of burps.
yeah,
Because,
and just to add to all that, the big idea is this, that we want to get in front of you also right before Christmas to bless you for your holidays, whatever you celebrate. We just want to be here hanging out with you guys. You guys get a chance to see how stupid we actually are together. So hopefully you enjoy it.
All right. If there isn't anything else to add.
One thing to add, Brandon, you're looking good today.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, Brandon. Way to be
Hey,
in
Brandon's
the
put in a lot of work to get this ready, so let's just
He
kind
has.
of really quick give him one of these.
Yeah, can we get claps in chat?
Yeah, get claps in chat.
Claps in chat.
There's a chat now, so we can ask for stuff like that.
Maybe some easy claps or some poggers.
Oh, yeah, some
Yeah.
poggers.
Yeah.
Some pog champs.
Some poggers.
Gonna have to get used to this lingo.
Yeah, definitely. Guys, I'm so excited.
I know, me too.
All right. So, without further ado, let us begin this fantastical tale of how Orcus stole Christmas.
That mean Orcus.
'Twas the day before Christmas, here at the North Pole. There was hustle and bustle to pack presents and coal. The elves working hard, crafting dice fit to roll, while Santa and the missus went out for a stroll. But not all was cheery and happy and bliss, for the prince of all demons stewed in the abyss. His head of a cow skull riddled with cracks, his fur a blood red, and hooves black as black. As he stretched out his wings, webbed just like a bat, he cried out in fury, laying there on his back. How dare they be happy while I'm stuck in this place, getting trinkets and toys and little horses to race? I'll pay them a visit and crawl out of this hole. They will scream and cry mercy at the pain that I dole. For no one and nothing shall be happy this year. The streets will run red. They will know only fear. So Orcus flew high like a bat in the night, grabbed his wand with a skull to spread terror and fright. Back at the North Pole, there were deadlines to keep. To deliver the toys as the children would sleep. So Santa entrusted a group of 5 elves to ensure all was perfect, down to the last bell. The first was a cynical elf clad in green, whose limits on knowledge had yet to be seen. The second was strong and was pure in his heart, but wasn't the brightest, like the one from the start. The third was so nimble and agile and quick, but troubled by specters that made him quite sick. The fourth was an elf made of chocolate and jelly, but with a mustache like his, he looked sweet already. And finally Coral, with her height and her wit, was chosen to lead this group of misfits. Standing there before Santa, all elves in their place. We must ensure this Christmas is safe. I trust all of you to uphold Christmas spirit, for soon I expect we'll have an unwanted visit. And so Santa returned to his merry to-dos, leaving the 5 of you with your own things to pursue. And this is where we begin.
Hey, real quick.
Yes.
I just got a message that the music is too loud and no one can hear us.
Oh! Is that better?
That's so embarrassing.
Thanks, chat.
I can't remember which one is my...
There you go.
Is this better?
Hey, sounds better to me. I think it was. Yeah, I thought it was good before, but what we hear and what they hear will be two different things.
Yeah, that's gonna be a weird.
Oh, gotcha. He says, we can hear you, but I think the volume of the track did increase over time. So there we
Gotcha.
go.
There we go.
All right.
Perfect.
So. So, as you take your leave from Santa's office, you see before you a most wondrous sight. A beautiful courtyard with rime roses, snow sculptures, and a frozen fountain that makes you think what purpose that could possibly serve. Surrounding the courtyard is what appears to be an almost cloister-like design. These archways that surround the courtyard like an open gallery that allow you to walk around the courtyard and enjoy its beautiful white blanketed garden without disturbing it with a single footfall. You see other elves walking to and fro with much purpose. Christmas is upon you and there's still much to do. Coral, you check your pockets to find a set of instructions that Santa has left for you and your team to complete. For the clock is ticking.
All right, guys. Santa gave us a list of things that we need to do. Rodrigo, Scoops, Dougie, Ripple Pimple, over here.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. I was just admiring myself and the shiny little trinket over here.
Oh, yes, very beautiful.
Mm.
Okay. We need to get this stuff done. Santa entrusted us with a list of things that we need to do.
But perhaps we should look around first. You guys have been seeing them, correct?
The one thing I've been seeing is myself. Oh, baby. Is
Dougie,
my
what are you
mustache
talking
looking good?
Never mind. We can worry about it later.
All right, so we've got a list of 4 things. We need to oil the miracle machine, give Rudolph a happy cookie, clean the yellow snow, and increase Christmas spirit by 20%.
Oh, no. Well,
So
all right.
it sounds to me like you 4 have your work cut out for you.
Oh, Ripple Pimple, don't be leaving now. Santa entrusted the 5 of us to complete these tasks.
This one has no Christmas spirit.
Oh, God.
I swear I heard something about cookies over there, or maybe some oil.
I think that Rimple Pimple might be onto something. Maybe we could just not do the things.
No, we need to. Okay, so Frederico, it sounded like you really wanted to oil the miracle machine.
Oh, I want to oil something, that's for sure.
All right, so I'll give you that task, okay? Who would like to make or give Rudolph a happy cookie?
I can do this thing.
Okay, Scoops, here you go. And then clean the yellow snow, Rimple Pimple. It sounds like the perfect job for you. Increase Christmas spirit by 20%. Doogie, you and I have got this.
Okay.
It will be fine.
Now, Scoops.
Hey, Doogie, she's talking about spirit.
Yeah,
Little spooky for you, right?
I think I would rather clean the yellow snow with Rimple Pimple.
Now, if
Yeah,
you guys...
Doogie will take care of the yellow snow. That's right.
No.
You heard him. You heard it out of his mouth.
I was able to look at Santa's naughty or niceness, Rimple Pimple, and you do not want to end up on the naughty list. So I think that you should go clean up the yellow snow.
Oh, yes, Ripple Pimple. I think that is the finest job for you.
It doesn't matter. No matter which direction we go, we'll all be like them. Dead.
You know what? Why don't we go do this
Cheerful.
together? Okay, let's go first. Let's go do the oil miracle machine. Come on, let's go, everybody.
Oh, but before we get going, Scoops, you should really throw out that cookie. Go grab one of my cookies that I made earlier. Yeah, I swear it's much better than what Coral gave you.
That was given to me from Santa Claus, so I doubt it.
I don't know. Mrs. Claus raves about my cookies. We all know how Mrs. Claus likes her cookies too.
I'm like way uncomfortable with this relationship that you're pretending.
Kids,
Does Santa know about this relationship?
He's like, I make her cookies all the time.
What do you mean there, Coral? I just make Mrs. Claus some nice, down-to-earth cookies.
Down to earth.
Sorry, down to the North Pole cookies.
Okay.
Now, seeing as I am the tallest, I will lead us to our first task.
I'm sorry, what?
I want to
said
know.
you guys are supposed to follow her.
Come on, Rimple Pimple, and I
And
take him
you.
by the collar.
Can I walk in the middle? I don't want to be near the front or the end.
Yes, come on, Doogie.
Oh, Doogie. Must you be so frightened all the time?
Well, I wouldn't call it frightened. I would say well aware.
Call what you want, but, I mean, you're creating more yellow snow for Ripple Pimple there.
You're right. This one has made a mess.
All right, so
Anyways, let's get to oiling.
I lead us to
No.
the oil the machine, the miracle machine.
All right. So, stepping through the halls of Santa's, essentially what it is a manor that he has. Like I said before, there are elves everywhere, and they are heading to and fro with different parts of machinery, raw materials, some of them carrying plates of cookies that Santa devours and never seems to gain any weight or suffer from a diabetes. He is magical after all. And that magical stomach and that magical, what would that be?
Metabolism?
Metabolism. There you go. In the courtyard, before you leave, you see what looks like this this sentient snowman with a broken carrot nose, kind of drooping coal eyes, and these withered arm, like branches for arms, kind of slides over to you. And you know this as Chilly Billy. Kind of sliding over to you, just wiggling his way through the snow. He says, hey guys, heard you guys have some kind of an important task from Santa.
Well, yes, sir, we do. I gotta get to oiling up this machine, that is. I'm sorry, oiling up the miracle machine.
Well, that is an important task.
I'm sorry, do you need a jacket or something?
It's a little chilly out here, but I'll survive, you know.
Federico will warm you up with his body.
I'm sorry, I cannot subject myself to... I'm sorry, no offense to you. I could not subject myself to that. I gotta keep this mustache perfectly groomed.
I lean into Rimple Pimple and I go, why does Scoops never wear a shirt?
I'm surprised he's still wearing pants.
You see, where I come from, shirts only slow you down when chased by bears.
You see a bear come out of nowhere, and he's like, it's true.
And I book it.
He's gone.
Federico, they
And
call
the
you
bear,
a bear,
like,
don't they?
runs, like bipedal, just like...
It's so funny.
Well, he was right. He does run pretty fast.
So perfect. Oh my goodness. So, so Chili Billy doesn't need a jacket because he's a nutcase. Okay, we got that.
He does say,
Billy, you could probably use a change of wardrobe, though, right? Maybe something in a little bit of yellow.
Now, Rimple Pimple.
I can set you up.
no, that's just cool, Ripple Pimple.
I'm just messing with you.
No, he's not.
Well, if you see Rudy, tell him I said hi.
Rudy. Come again?
Go ahead and make an intelligence check, Federico.
Oof. That's not my strong suit. Because I am dumb.
Don't talk about yourself like that.
Although I got a 17. First roll tonight.
Wow.
Got a 17.
Right.
There you go, first roll. So
Let's
he's
get some
referring-
easy claps in the chat.
He's referring to Rudy Reindeer. You know him as basically the hypochondriac of the North Pole. He is... he says he has all of these horrible diseases, and because he believes himself to have them, he suffers all of their effects, and thus he cannot fly. He's the only reindeer in the North Pole who cannot fly because of it.
All right. Oh, Rudy, I'm sorry. Thanks for jogging my memory there, Chili. But you should really get a jacket. You look miserable and cold.
Well, I could, but, the economy with everything going on, I lost my job and my wife left me.
Oh, no.
You do know that snow is free, yeah?
Don't you think you know everything?
Scoops, that was insensitive.
Duh.
You should have... Do you think snow is just made?
Duh.
I don't know
Where
what
else
part...
would it come from?
I don't know where you come from, but snow around here, it's a living thing.
I always thought it was the ashes of the dead bodies here.
Right on that note, we got a list of things that we need to do for Santa.
Let's just completely ignore everything that Doogie just said right there.
What in my
Get
head,
going.
Doogie is that really quiet girl from Pitch Perfect that
Oh,
just
Yeah,
I ate my sister in the womb.
times I set fires to feel joy.
Speaking of which, I walk up to Chili Billy and I go, "It's warmer when you're dead, but I just want you to know, the little one who follows you, she thinks you're her friend." And I walk away.
I'm a little terrified.
I am legitimately frightened of this Doogie.
Alright, I'm gonna head out, and he just leaves.
I will come with you.
Do you have room?
Okay.
So he wanders back into the courtyard with the blanket of snow, the rhyme roses, the fountain, and the sculptures.
And we are off to Miracle Machine.
Yeah, we're off to the Miracle Machine.
Alright.
I got to oil up.
I do not think he understands what we're doing.
I think I understand perfectly.
I don't understand what you're doing.
Okay.
Alright, so, as you leave, passing through several hallways, you eventually reach the set of beautiful dark wooden double doors, about, I would say, maybe 10 to 15 feet high, reinforced with iron and gold, with this beautiful, intricately carved design that depicts the story of Christmas. All these candy canes and symbols etched in the door. You're not sure whether this has some other meaning or what, but you step outside and you see these beautiful stone steps that lead downward, and you can see this beautiful, just open, like, almost like a park almost, where you can see gazebos and you can see all these like swing sets and jungle gyms and like candy canes coming out from the ground. These beautiful birds, enchanted, made out of snow, flying around, leaving trails of dusty snow and powder that kind of float through the air. And you see all of the elves, all of your companions, walking to and fro. There's definitely a sense of urgency in the air, as this is the day before Christmas, and everything must be perfect. Heading down the stairs, you can see that there is one particular elf that is standing around, her arms crossed, much like Rimple-Pimple, kind of a very snooty demeanor to her. And whereas Rimple-Pimple doesn't have much Christmas spirit, and it's kind of a sourpuss, she seems more mean about it. There's more malice in her eyes, and you can see her walking towards you.
We're gonna lean into Rimple-Pimple's.
Oh, here she comes.
You'd be like, "Is this your strange twin, Pimple-Rimple?"
I have seen this movie. She will write it about us in her book.
You can see her beautiful black hair and her elf cap that is pink and fluffy, kind of frilly on the ends of it. You know this elf to be Figgy, and she is a bitch.
Please not today, Figgy. There's been a lot going on.
So what does Santa have you on an assignment today of? Cleaning the stalls for the reindeer?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? We have a special project for Santa, and you don't get to be a part of it. So why don't you go on and just go, Figgy?
You hear that?
Roasted.
Bird.
Special project right from the big man himself.
I know that you've been telling everyone that you got to see Santa's nice and naughty list, Coral, but I know that that's a lie.
Well, sticks and stones, Figgy. Sticks and stones.
Here, let me step in, Coral. And you know who else was on that naughty list? Starts with an F and ends with an Iggy. That's you, Figgy. Sorry, let me clear it up. Hey, let's start from the beginning. You know who else is on the naughty list?
I just walk up and I stand right in front of Figgy and I just stare into blank space.
I'm gonna grab him by the shoulders and kind of pull him back.
No, let him do his thing.
And kind of just turn towards you. We can't keep on doing this today. Day of all days.
It's just like the super gross, like SpongeBob close-ups where it's like,
Yeah.
I just wanted her to know that I see her soul, and it disgusts me.
That's the sickest bird.
That might be the meanest thing I've heard anybody say ever.
Yeah, I just kind of like just dust off his shoulders and, well, it's not much more better than the outside.
Yeah.
She goes, you know what? You're not worth my time. And she kind of flips her hair and walks away.
She has no idea she has not much time left.
And I'm just like, ta-ta.
She looks over her shoulder and starts walking faster.
Dude, he's just like 3, 2, whack.
Oh
Just a
god,
single
could you
tear
imagine?
from his his eye falls down.
Merry
his cheek.
Christmas, guys.
It's so funny.
All
Okay.
right, so
As we're walking, I say, I really did see Santa's naughty or nice list, guys.
Why would Santa have a naughty or nice list?
For the boys and girls.
Why is he keeping a list of boys and girls?
Where
It's
did
the
we get
surveillance
this guy?
state, Scoops. We're living in it.
Got so. Turned to
I did
Cora,
not think Big Brother was that big.
I turned to Cora. I'm like, Cora, we got a team full of pessimists. I don't know what we're gonna do.
What does this word mean? I'm not familiar.
Pessimist is the opposite.
No, team.
Oh, my word.
I look around. Do I see a sleigh, Brandon? Like a little sled or anything like that?
go ahead and make a wisdom check.
Well, that's not great. 10.
10. Looking around, you can see where the sled tracks lead off to, but none apparent to you.
Are we still planning on oiling the machine?
Of course.
Hey, it's on top of the list. We gotta oil something.
Is it uphill
The
or
machine.
downhill?
Something.
It's just right up here.
Oh. I guess I'll walk.
Jesus.
I
Well, I
would
mean-
carry you, but I don't care.
It's okay. My legs should probably keep moving. And I just start walking.
The moment you stop, the more you freeze. Surprisingly,
Please don't
Chill-
scare me.
Chili Billy was actually an elf like the rest of us.
Oh my god, these are what, like, urban legends are made out of, like...
He was just an elf that didn't move too much. This is the folklore that Santa tells young elves
Dude,
to make sure that they're working.
wait until we carry this over into the actual world and we start telling these little... There was a story of a Chili Billy.
He didn't do his work, so he froze. That's unfortunate.
Perfect.
So we're looking for the machine.
All right. So, making your way across this park, you can see several, like, sentient, I guess, pieces of candy. Like candy canes walking around. You can see peppermints as well. You can see Christmas cookies walking around. And you know that your friend, Federico, is actually a gnome, or not a gnome, is actually an elf that was turned into candy via some experiments in the North Pole.
Plenty of experiments.
So, Frederico, do you like to taste yourself all the time?
Well, who wouldn't want to taste this chocolate? I mean, I mean, could you blame a person to get so curious?
Did it hurt?
Well, just for a moment, but then you start feeling silky smooth.
Oh, very nice.
This character makes me so uncomfortable.
I know, right?
Good. I aim to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, great success. Very nice.
You also see along your journey several reindeer kind of flying through the sky, multiple sentient snowmen, and like I said, different elves going to and fro. Eventually you reach what is essentially like a red brick, but almost like a pastel shade looking factory with several smokestacks coming out from the top. These large windows kind of rounded at the tops that let you see into what's going on. And you see several pieces of machinery just twisting and turning, producing all kinds of things, and several elves working, just putting pieces together, making sure that quality is kept at the highest standard. And as you enter this factory, you can see just the assembly line. Elves working away, lots of chatter as the three of you kind of stick close together, trying not to kind of lose yourselves amongst the mass hysteria that is going on. There's only one more day till Christmas, and you can feel it in the air as the air just kind of hums with this energy.
Oh, look at everybody just working together to get everything ready for Christmas.
Yes, it melts my chocolatey heart.
Yeah.
What?
Only 2 days until the best day of the year.
Oh,
December 26th.
Boxing Day.
I usually spend Christmas happy and also terrified.
What's so terrifying about Christmas?
People die.
Okay, Doogie Joel Osment, let's move it along.
I did hear a story once. Man was rude, and he was visited by ghosts on Christmas.
As
His
you're telling
name
the
wa-
story, you can see a bear peeking like its head through the window, and then it goes away.
Thought I got away from bears.
Scoops, where are you from?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Oh.
How
One-
peculiar.
It wasn't quite as cold, but very cold.
Oh, you're probably a South Pole fella then.
There are no bears in South Pole.
That's what you think.
There are when you're there.
I used to think that I know things, and now I'm not so sure that I know things.
Do I see like the machine that we need to oil? Are we in that vicinity?
It takes you a little bit to get there, passing several rooms of just different categories of devices and toys that are made for manufacturing. You can pass the woodworking room, the plastic room, the electronics room, and all of these elves have different specialties in creating these toys. And you can see that it reflects very easily in their attire as well. Some are dressed more like fit to wood carve. Others are dressed more to weld, and soon enough you come upon a rather large room with this very large cube looking like machine. It's black as pitch with these glass panels, all sorts of square circular buttons on the side that light up, and this one giant kind of long sideways lever that you could crank down. And you can see that there is one elf working there. You recognize her as Master Tinkerer Hortensia, and she is the creator and the repairer, like the maintainer of the Miracle Machine, which you know to be this incredible machine that while it is very difficult to maintain and use, it is essentially the next generation of toy making. It is the machine that creates the perfect gift for any creature that you designate.
Oh my gosh. Fellas, take in this moment. You are standing in front of history.
Just looking for the oil.
Hortensia, hi!
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in.
Oh, yes, so we were just being very quiet. Doogie doesn't like to make a lot of sounds or attract a lot of people towards him, so we were just trying to be quiet.
Yep, yes.
Meanwhile, Doogie is looking at one of the corners of the room, This blank stare. And Doogie, what you see in your eyes is this frail old woman with white silver hair flowing in an ethereal wind. Her robes kind of also loosely moving as if she were underwater. She looks right at you with these cold, blank, pupilless white eyes as she drags her hands down her face, tearing her skin apart, and she vanishes. There is no reaction from Doogie.
Well, this is nothing new, and I walk away.
Dude,
Is he talking to himself?
I think his blood sugar's a little low.
Take a bite of Frederico.
Excuse me? Are you trying to murder me?
Oh, you said it grows back and you feel all right.
I don't know if you know how chocolate works.
Is chocolate also living in this place?
Ketchup scoops. There's so many living things here.
There are many living things everywhere.
It's a fantasy
No,
world.
he was
Scoop.
talking about ketchup.
I'm sorry. Carla missed it.
Yeah, I did. Totally.
I said, it's a fantasy world, Scoops.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I will never leave this down.
Okay, Tyler, I'm a lot of
no one in the chat knows what we're talking about, so
Yeah, no, it's
This
good.
is just for us.
just for us.
Inside jokes.
So Hortensia, the big guy, he gave us a special list of things that we needed to do, before tomorrow.
Not you, Scoops.
No, with Santa.
I'll say, I'm not a big guy. I'm smaller than you.
Yes, I know that. So we need to oil the machine.
And I just kind of bust out my coconut oil, just start twisting off the cap, like, this is the right oil.
No, not the syrup.
Yes, I've actually been expecting you. So,
Mhm.
I'm going to need the help of 3 elves.
Okay, so how about let's see, Scoops, Doogie, and Ripple Pimple.
Oh, hey, look, Federico's right there.
You know what, Doogie? I'll help them. You don't have to. That's okay. So it'll be Scoops, Rimple Pimple, and me.
I'm currently busy, Rimple Pimple. Proceed to pull out my coconut oil. Give myself a nice glow.
Should Federico and I, should we
Just stand there, and we'll be right back.
Okay. Federico, where do you get all this oil?
Where don't you get your oil? This is
You can see in
customary.
one of the corners of the room, there is this small kind of wooden box labeled Federico's skin oil. They station it in every room of the factory just in case.
I look over at it and I go, oh no.
Gotta keep this nice chocolate skin moisturized.
As he rubs it sensually in front of you.
I don't know what's more uncomfortable, these ghosts or Federico.
Yeah, Doogie's like, I've seen 1,000 deaths before me, but this is the one thing that crosses the line.
I'm in danger.
Oh boy.
Alright, so Hortensia says, so I'm gonna need someone big and strong to be able to lift this oiling can. This comically oversized Acme oiling can.
I'm the one you need for this job.
Yeah, shirtless friend Forte is lifting stuff and flexing those.
And I flex. And
Alright, you make your pecs dance.
yeah.
Oh,
Do the thing.
You could be like this too if you put in any effort.
And then I'll need someone to take that oil and I'll need them to quickly go inside the machine and just oil up all of the gears to make sure that it's running as smooth as possible.
I can do that.
All right.
She's got the height; she'll be able to reach everything. Yep.
And then any of the excess, I'll need to make sure that someone sweeps that up or mops that up before it sinks into any of the wood.
All right, Rimple Pimple.
So Coral can take care of that when she's done inside.
No, Rimple Pimple, you can do it.
Yeah, whatever. All right.
All right. So.
I think we should just play from now on as these characters.
I don't know. Do you want a whole
No,
earful of
no.
this?
Tonight and tomorrow, Federico, and then I'm done.
To a boat.
That's so funny.
Did you guys see that I updated the screen with
did.
your characters?
I did.
Yeah,
I was
I
actually
like
just
that a
looking
lot.
at that.
Good job.
I'm gonna give him a quick little smooch.
That looks really good, actually.
All right, so Scoops, go ahead and give me just a strength check.
Let's use this one. All right, that is 8.
8. You lift it, but there is some residue, some oil at the bottom of the can. It slips out of your hand.
Oh, I'm gonna use a reaction.
Okay,
To delegate? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how does that work? So, a free move up to half of their speed or 4 temporary hit points. So never mind. Can I do that? I can't do that.
So as it's falling, let's see. Doogie, go ahead and just make a dexterity, just a check for me.
Doogie, you're about to see another death.
21.
21. Yeah, this moment slows down. You see the giant oiling can coming down towards you. Your heart, dum, dum. You begin to accept your fate.
Just take one step back.
And he moves impossibly fast, too. He just takes a step back, and his face doesn't actually even look any other direction but up. He just reacted. And the oiling can just, boom, falls to the ground.
I almost died.
And I'm like under it, like, thank goodness you did not.
I could have gotten some terrible oil on me.
That's not the good oil.
Alright, so you'll have to try again, Scoop, but you'll need some help this time.
Dude, you should really help. My hands are all greasy from my oil.
So much oil on me.
I can help you, Fred or Scoops. I can help you put the oil on.
Oh, thank you, Cora. I couldn't reach my bag. That is
man. This is
nice.
like Rondon 3000.
That's
I am so
on a
sorry.
whole new level.
I have failed all of you. I have ruined Christmas.
Oh.
No, Scoops. We still have plenty of time. Let me help you here. I am the tallest, so this might help.
Alright, so go ahead and make your strength check against Scoops with advantage this time as Coral is helping you.
All right. That is much better. That is 24.
That's good.
24. This time you lift it up. Coral kind of helps align it with her height. She's able to kind of keep it in the same place so you're not tilting anywhere. And you lift it and you begin to kind of bend it in the direction, and you can hear the oil kind of traveling down this large nozzle. Now it's time for someone to go inside of the machine and clean it.
Okay, I gotta go.
To oil it.
And I
So
run.
you step inside the machine, kind of crawling, getting inside of it, you can see all these kinds of gears, these glass kind of like perfectly cut, I guess round like magnifying glasses and pieces of strange glowing magic inside. Hortensia hands you this what looks like one of those like rubber like basting brushes. And with the oil that's kind of like spilling down into there, you grab it and you start to like oil the machine up. And as that's happening, you can see this black puddle beginning to form at the base of the machine.
Rimple Pimple, I need your help now.
There a broom or what am I using here? Is there a mop?
Yeah, there is a mop with some anti-soap or anti-oil soap.
I also think I see macaroni in a pot.
Brain my size reduced to this?
So for this, I'm going to need you to make
WAP check.
just an effort check. Just this is gonna be
Natural one.
What would be an effort check? Let me see, Rimple Pimple.
Would it be
just a
charisma?
wisdom check. Let's make a wisdom
wisdom.
check to see if you can get past.
15.
15. Okay, you kind of like you swallow your pride and you start to mop, but you hate it the whole time and you're complaining while Federico is just oiling himself up.
With every single movement of the mop.
There you go.
Oh, watch where you're mopping there, Rimple Pimple.
It's
It wouldn't kill you to help out a little bit, mustache.
Oh, my hands still need a little bit more to dry. They're still covered in oil.
All right. Over the
And you
course
look at his
of-
palms;
Go
they're
ahead.
really dry.
Look, Hortensia.
All right. Over the course of the next several minutes, you get the machine all oiled up. Scoops, you place down the comically oversized oiling can down. As Coral, you make your way out of the miracle machine, and Rimple Pimple, you get the job done with a few moans and groans, and you indignantly like throw the mop down on the ground, kind of like over it already. Yeah, there you go.
This
So,
is no way to treat mop. I'm told that things here are alive.
Mops
you're,
are
like,
alive,
sobbing from
Scoop.
the mop that hit the ground.
He had a family,
Is
Scoops.
the sad music, Brandon?
Oh my god.
Don't.
Where is it?
Do it.
Where is it?
Oh.
Nope, that's not it. Hold on.
I'm picking up the mop.
Yeah. You can see a single tear rolling down its small closed eyes as it softly weeps in your grasp, and it shivers and just says, "I've been mishandled."
I walk over to Scoops and I go, he didn't deserve this.
Rimple Pimple, look what you have done.
Some
I'm
of his
sorry.
family...
I told you I wasn't the right guy for the job.
I may
Rimple-
be a mop, but I still have feelings.
Some
I'm
of
sorry,
his family
Mop.
became pencils. Rimple Pimple. Others toothpicks.
And
His
wife,
job was honorable.
his wife. a bucket.
And the mop
Back to
dies.
it.
Oh, God.
Oh god, now it's just a
Goddamn.
mop.
Yep.
Now it's just a corpse that we have to use.
Christmas spirit goes down by like 0.5.
Yeah, that's dark.
We're supposed to improve it, Ripple Pimple. You're killing
Holy
it.
buckets.
You are the chosen one.
Now we have to raise Christmas spirit by 20.5%.
R.I.P. to the mop.
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 Hortensia. Does mop have a name?
Shoot, I didn't even know it was alive until just now. I bought it down at the corner store.
I will bury him amongst his people. And I run him down to the corner store quick. And just like,
Wait, you owe me $4?
And I just kind of just like throw up in my mouth. I can't believe you just bought it. Next thing you're telling me you buy children?
Oh my goodness. Alright, so, Coral. As this task is completed, you have the privilege of checking that first item off the list.
And check. Oh, guys, now we only got 3 things that we need to do. All right, so next on the list, we need to give Rudolph a happy, happy cookie.
Well, you're telling me we weren't done?
No, we've got 3 more things.
I'm gonna need more oil.
Well, good thing there's one in every corner for, I was gonna say Rondon
Rondon Timbers.
or Federico.
Frederico. You're right, Coral. I guess we might as well get to our next job. What are we doing? Oh, Rudolph, that's right.
All right, let's go give Mr. Rudolph his happy cookie.
is there a warehouse of cookies? How does this work?
Well, you can't pick one up randomly in the forest, because again, everything's alive. But also nothing's alive. I just guess.
Yeah, right? The fucking cookie's alive and it like screaming as we give it to Rudolph.
It's like Janet from The Good Place, when she's like,
Yeah.
no, please don't, no.
Again, I won't feel anything at all.
So,
Lord.
procuring a cookie, you would know that there is a pretty prominent maker of confections and candy, who is known as Candy Carly.
My competitor.
All right, guys, we need to go visit Candy Carly for a happy cookie.
If we must.
She makes me uncomfortable.
Doogie, I mean, you're one to talk.
I mean, look at you.
Damn.
It's just like-
It takes one to know one.
yeah. I mean, look at this. What's going on here?
Yeah, I got buried.
Dang.
Dude, like, I'll just go die now.
Right. Everything is alive, but this one
Yeah, right?
was dead inside.
All right, so we go to Candy Carly's shop to get cookies.
All right, so heading out of the toy factory, back into that kind of like Park Square location, you can see that what I didn't describe before is that there are cobbled streets that connect all of these like strange like buildings and everything together in this what is known as Santa's Village. And so, as you guys are continuing to travel, you notice that that Figgy, the so Figgy the bitch, is her name.
That's actually what I have in my notes.
She's no longer there. And so you begin to head to Candy Carly as you make your way down the cobbled street. You can hear like the sound of this very merry whistle that happens, and you can see a lot of the elves that were running to and fro frantically from place to place carrying all kinds of things. Suddenly, all at the same time, set down whatever they were carrying or whatever they were doing, and there is this kind of like stillness in the air. This change. As everyone kind of bends down to the ground, you can hear the crunching of snow as they cup it between their hands. And they all begin to look at each other menacingly.
I duck behind Scoops.
Uh-oh.
I immediately just take the snowball in my hand and
Oh,
Right
nice.
behind you.
I just moisturized. I can't get into this.
And suddenly there is an assault of snowballs flying across the battlefield.
I just stand still and stare. They're just missing me. Come on, just let me have this. There's no way this makes sense. But I'm just standing there like,
Everybody make dexterity saving throws.
perfect.
God.
Or dexterity, it'd just be checks.
Sure.
Alright, so Coral. Natural 1.
Ooh.
Sorry, I immediately forgot. 13.
Can we get an F in the chat for that net one?
13. Doogie.
22.
Ripple Pimple.
20.
And Scoops.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so as Doogie, Rimple Pimple, and Scoops all dive for the ground as this just assault of snowballs gets flung across just this entire park setting. Federico and Coral, you can see them look towards everyone else, and they're like, "What's going on?" And suddenly, they're just pelted, and you can see just vague forms of snow of their bodies just created from this assault, as snow just from every direction is just condensed in their forms. Doogie, you stand there, but you don't get hit. Yeah, just looking out into the distance, you can
That's
see
so anime.
You can see like the war flashbacks and like the death flashbacks, and there is like nothing phases this elf any longer. It's all meaningless as like it just slowly closes in on your face.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So I assume that all of it just slides right off Federico, though, from all the oil that's on his body.
I just moisturized. How dare you?
And after about 30 seconds or so, everyone goes back to normal. You can see some people are still buried in the snow, but they pick up their things and they continue walking along. And you know, this is a pretty frequent occurrence here. There is always time to kind of, even though there's so much to do, there's always time to kind of have fun and, participate in snowball fights and whatnot.
Sure.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it, Doogie?
I barely remember what happened.
Yeah.
They must have gotten word that I got to peek at the naughty and nice list.
I turn around and I go, Coral, what happened to you?
Well, they were jealous. You know, not every elf in the North Pole gets to look at the naughty and nice list.
And I swear they've never seen a man made out of 100% pure chocolate filled with raspberry in their life.
Where I come from, there's plenty of snow, but we throw coal. It builds character.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god!
My word, Scoops. Wherever you came from was a dark, nasty place.
Oh, it is hellscape.
Well, I'm glad you're up north, but please leave the hellscape where you came from.
All right, and as you now make your merry way over to Candy Carly, you enter this beautifully jovial shop where you can hear this merry little tune playing. Many elves and and their families kind of shopping around. You see buckets and buckets and buckets of different kinds of candy, all kinds of chocolate covered confections, treats and pastries all over the place. This like 3-story kind of just candy shop almost, with Christmas decorations as well as candy people also in this store. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
It seems pretty busy, and you see that there are several employees taking care of different orders. But in the corner of the room, just kind of supervising everything, you see Candy Carly, and you see that she is a sentient lollipop of a rose color with a kind of like a white polka dotted bow tie with kind of like blue kind of spots on it.
Well, if it isn't my favorite lollipop.
I turn to Scoops and I say, see what I mean? Doesn't she just look weird?
There are many things in this land that look weird to me.
Yes,
I'm very curious though. How does she move? Is she just a stick in ground? She stays there?
Scoops, you cannot say these
so
kinds
as
You
of
can't
things.
just ask people how they move, Tyler.
Yeah, so she's
Even
a pink
I know that's
lollipop.
ableist.
Yeah, she's a pink lollipop, and the whole lollipop is a face. The stick is her body, and there are these like arms that come out and the legs that come out.
Okay.
It's like Forky.
Yeah, basically. Except she got legs though. She doesn't have like just stumps.
Gotcha.
And
She
so,
got legs.
She got
I don't
legs.
know.
Though. She got legs. And so, Coral, what did you say again?
Said, well, if it isn't my favorite lollipop.
Coral, darling, what brings you to this corner of Santa's village?
Well, Santa gave us a special list of things that we need to do for him today, and one of them is to give Rudolph a happy cookie. So I was wondering if you had any.
At Santa's request?
At Santa's request.
Darling, you can take any cookie you'd like.
Oh.
Santa also
Come with me to the
I'm
back
gonna
for a
let you
moment.
two have a moment.
I feel like this Carly and this Federico are cut from same cloth.
We're not cut from the same cloth by any means.
she's
I'm-
a lollipop, Scoops.
It is cloth of candy. It doesn't have to make sense.
Are you saying all candy looks alike, Scoops? You're becoming very problematic.
People are offended by such strange things here.
And I just turned to Doogie and just be like, these South Polers, I swear.
I am
and,
not from South Pole.
Now, I don't know where you're from, but it might as well be South Pole.
And Carly, Santa also said to, sugar cubes for the other ones.
Make a charisma check, Doogie.
It's not
It's
terrible.
adorable.
13 plus whatever my charisma is. Hold, please. 13 plus 1, 14.
She looks you up and down. You can see her eyebrow raise. Smiles a little bit. And she says, "Go on, sugar."
Oh, shoot. And I walk over and I grab a couple sugar cubes and put them in my pockets.
There you go. While the rest of you are kind of exploring the shop, she pulls Rimple Pimple aside with your almost like resting figgy face.
Yes.
Arms crossed. She whispers to you. She says, "Now, Rimple Pimple, I've always felt a sort of connection between you and I. We are both kind of in a different setting than what our demeanor is. While
No,
I
we
do
know the
love-
real truth.
Exactly.
Our parents are the same.
And as I feel this kind of connection to you, I only feel it's fair to let you know that there is something coming very soon. A danger comes to the North Pole. When it happens, the whole village will be thrown into chaos and... Well, I know you can take care of yourself because you're incredibly intelligent and resourceful. But if you
Yes.
need help, find me, and I shall find a way to protect you all.
All right. Just vague enough to not really tell me much, but I appreciate the warning. Thank you, Carly.
Enjoy your visit. And she walks away.
I found it! Happy Cookie! I got it.
Alright, what kind of cookie did you get, Coral?
M&M.
Okay.
It's
That's
the
sponsored.
happiest of cookies.
Yeah. Whatever fantasy equivalent of fictional M&M is.
M&M.
Nutritious and narcotics.
There you go.
It's those healthy drugs.
Right. Part of a balanced breakfast.
Yeah.
It
It's a great
regulates your
start.
chemicals.
It's a great start to your day.
All right, we are getting into dangerous territory.
Yeah. Cut that from the live feed. Cut that from the live feed. So, as you head out, now with your happy cookie for Rudolph, you head out into kind of Park Square. You do not currently see Rudolph.
Rudolph!
You get no response.
Maybe you should wave the cookie up in the air. You know how those reindeer are attracted to the scent.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Do you not see Rudolph flashing red over there in distance? And I point to like a radio tower.
Oh, he must be flying.
Just kind of like wince and like, it's not moving enough to be Rudolph.
Rudolph!
Go ahead and how would you like to go about this? How would you like to search for him?
Can I see if there are any tracks?
Yeah, go ahead. Just make a wisdom check.
Okay.
I think you're good at those.
Yeah, I am. Natural 20.
Hey!
Yeah.
Stream.
Plus 5.
All right.
Dude, I rolled a natural 1 and then a natural 20.
All right. So, Coral kind of drops 2 inches as she like begins to scan the area. You can see the sound of like red vertical laser just scan the area. Her magical powers of deduction.
That sounds about right.
And as your eye kind of like zooms in, you can see a single reindeer track that matches the exact dimensions of his hoof print. And
This way, this way!
You begin to sprint in that direction.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna say reindeer turd. I was like, hold
A
up.
little drop of reindeer.
She picks it up,
Looks
just
like
like
a raisin.
squeezes it.
Ooh.
Anyways, I digress.
Eventually, this leads you close to the stables, actually, where the reindeer are usually kept. You can see 2 reindeer there. One with a shiny, bright red nose, and another who looks kind of like a sickly green, kind of next to him. And so, as you begin to kind of get closer, you begin to hear the conversation between the 2 of them. The sickly green reindeer goes, "Yeah, 'cause I've been going to my doctor, And he says that I'm fine, but how could I be fine if I'm experiencing all these symptoms? I'm telling you, I've got wolf fatigue, I've got rooster panic, I've got zombie meningitis, I got orange rash, I got duck finger, I got all of them. And you can hear the other one saying, listen, I don't want to hear about all your problems, but I just can't get happy enough to fly, okay?
I thought I left zombie meningitis behind.
All right, everybody, put your masks on. Stay 6 feet apart. You know, we gotta stay safe.
I play D&D to get away from real life.
I say, masks don't do anything. No, I'm just kidding.
God.
Oh my God!
Cancel.
All right, thanks for the stream, everybody.
You're canceled, Drew.
That's a wrap.
That was our
Thank you.
All right,
us.
well, glad that, and that's where we'll take our break. And then in
You
the
come back
background,
without Drew.
in the background, you hear, seriously, you can't say
It
things.
just says technical difficulties where his box was. So yes, this is what you see as you approach these two reindeer in the stables.
Rudolph,
Yes, how could I help you?
I've got a special treat for you from Santa.
What is it? Because I'm really not feeling so good after standing next to this creep.
Oh, come over here. Come over here.
Okay. And you can see he begins to trot closer to you. And
You
can
walk over
hear-
to the sickly deer, by the way.
Okay.
And here we have a happy cookie.
Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid that I was going to have to stay here with this one forever.
No. Open wide.
And he opens
And I
his
just
mouth.
like shove it.
Okay, and you can hear as he chews on the N&N cookie.
Yeah.
I lean into the stable as she's doing that, and I say, if you do die, I'll still talk to you.
Jesus.
God.
Suddenly, Rudolph's nose begins to glow bright. His hooves begin to separate from the ground as he begins to magically float. You can see him kind of moving his legs as he starts getting into the rhythm of flight. And he says, "Thank you so much for this. I'll never forget your kindness." And he flies off into the sky as he leaves the other deer there. And he says, "Yeah, I feel like I'm going to die with all these symptoms and all these diseases, but I mean, what could you do?"
You're probably right. We all die, of course.
I mean, no one believes me, so I guess I'm stuck this way.
I don't know why we keep Doogie around.
If you want, no, maybe that's an offer that's not appropriate. I'll talk to Santa. And I walk away.
Yeah. Tell him that Rudy sent you, the Rudy reindeer. Tell him I need a doctor.
Now, Doogie, didn't you get sugar cubes for the other reindeer?
No, those are for me.
You know what? I was suspecting that your blood sugar was low.
Well, aren't you just a regular figgy?
Excuse me?
Hey, listen. That's taking it a little bit too far.
I mean, you're getting Rimple Pimple. His feathers ruffled up, so you better watch your mouth
I
there.
think he likes Figgy.
Who?
Figgy.
All right, guys, we got 2 more times. Then we need to get done. Gotta go clean the yellow snow.
She is a real person, right?
Yeah. Dude,
What?
you should probably eat one of those sugar cubes. I
You
think
don't- You don't want to see what I'm like on sugar.
I don't see why you keep talking so poorly of this Figgy. She seems very delightful. Nice, black, shiny hair.
Oh no, she's a real bitch.
What?
And with that, as you all begin to leave the stables, we'll take a quick break here.
Perfect.
All right.
All right.
So join us back
Hey.
in 15 minutes when we come back at 11:05
Central Time.
Central Time to pick up this adventure.
Just real quick, I'm going to thank a few people for following, and then we're going to go to our break. Sorry. We have Pursuit of Khyle. Thank you so much for following the page. Healness. Thank you for following the page. I believe that's Seb. And Madet _001. Thank you so much for following the page. Hopefully you guys are having fun. See you guys back here in a little bit.
001's my favorite Madet.
Yeah, as opposed to 002. What a real
they're
hooker.
the original Madet.
What a hooker.
Excuse me.
No.
The other Madet.
Bye.
He said everyone but Doogie.
Right. You're not coming back at the end of the break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just got a loading screen on stream. Hey. Hey! Yeah, we definitely all moved around on the street.
Now I'm Doogie.
Did we?
Yeah, whenever you turn your cameras off, it replaces you.
Oh shoot!
So in the future, we'll have to remember to
Leave our cameras on.
leave them on. No
Okay.
worries. We learned from it.
So I'm Federico now, it looks like.
All right, guys. This is where our improv
All right,
skills have to
Ripple.
get really good.
I am nervous of everything.
Thank you, Crystal Frog Gaming, for that follow.
Hey,
Yeah.
Crystal Craw!
Frizzle
From the
Crawl.
Grumps.
Yeah.
What's the Grumps? This is the second person who said, hey,
Oh,
I found
hey!
you in the Grumps.
You probably saw my comment. Thanks for following.
What did you do?
I comment on the. I'm part of the Lovely's fan group for the Grumps, and someone was on a FIF Friday last week was like, "Hey, post your Twitch handles and whatnot."
Got
So
it. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah,
That makes
So
thanks
that's the
for
second
following.
guy.
Like,
Yeah.
are you talking about for NSP, or are you talking about Starbomb, or what is...
No, it's just the Lovely's fan page
Oh, I see.
for,
Gotcha.
for just the Game Grubs.
Hey, well, welcome. We are so glad to have you, Crystal Craw. Number one.
Boy, I appreciate that.
Crystal Crawl was #1.
So, Brandon, are you able to move just the little characters?
Yeah, I'm in the process of doing that now.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
All right,
Get off
guys,
his
it's time.
back, Doogie. Come on.
Dude, honest to God, we could just totally wing this and play each other's characters now.
I'm sure you guys like your characters too much, though.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can do Doogie better than Drew. So
I don't think I could do Rimple Pimple better than
And-
Mike.
And I'm not doing Scoop's accent.
It's not that difficult. I've been doing it for like an hour, and that's it.
and I got my sweet boy right here.
There you go, guys. You got your little characters back.
Thank you.
Hey.
Coral is, I was gonna say, Coral like blocking Carla, but we're good. We Gucci. You probably already fixed it a long time before I noticed it,
Yeah.
so. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to be strong again.
All right, so picking up where we last left off, you had given Rudolph his happy cookie, finding him in the stables with the, what was his name? Rudy Reindeer, the hypochondriac reindeer who believes he has every disease known to, the North Pole. Upon giving Rudolph his happy cookie, he regained his power of flight as his Christmas spirit was lifted. And so as you left the stables back to the park square in the center of the Christmas village, you still have 2 things to do on your list to complete your objectives that Santa had given you.
All right, guys, it's time to clean the yellow snow.
And I believe that was a certain Rumple Pimple's job.
No. That was when we were splitting up the jobs.
Mm-hmm.
He's right, he's
trying
right.
to get out of it.
He's right. If we all work together as a team, we can get it done quickly and make Santa happy. Let's go.
I hear you. I hear what you're saying, and it's important. But on the other side of this coin, I do not want to deal with yellow snow.
But see, you're the strongest of us. So you're
Yellow
the most,
snow
can be
is
the most
very
helpful.
light.
Come on. Let's go.
For
Weighs
once,
as
I'm a-
much as normal snow, which is also very light.
It's actually a little heavier because it has some more consistency. But come on.
for once, I'm in agreement with Scoops.
All right. Sorry. I'm eating my own sweets over here.
Yeah.
I realize I should have like milk and cookies, but
Yeah.
all I have is a box of stale saltines.
I
That
have-
is Christmas.
And I have licorice and bang.
I have this
So
cookie jar.
Full of
Uh,
Snickers.
Oh,
snowman.
nice.
His
Oh.
head is over there, though.
you
Ah,
killed him,
No, he's-
Brandon.
it's
Everyone
Rudolph.
here is killing their inanimate friends.
Rest
If
in
they're-
peace, Mop.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Mop. Ooh. Gone but not forgotten.
Right.
Still
All right.
young.
So, finding your way to said yellow snow, you can see that it is plentiful. There is lots of it. And it is on the outskirts of Santa's village. You're not sure who left it there or why, but there it is. And it kind of has this very, I wouldn't say dark, but like a very prominent yellow color to it.
Oh my gosh, they were so dehydrated. The least you can do is drink some water.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
What is this water?
Oh, you know when you melt the ice? Have you never drank water?
In fact, you should try the yellow snow water.
Yuki, you can take care of this for us. Go ahead.
Are you saying words I do not understand?
Your meal is served.
Yuck.
I haven't touched water since I became chocolate. Anyways. Ripple
Why?
Pimple.
Yes, it is Rimple Pimple's turn to do the working.
Actually, I'm just gonna say, Doogie Love Hewitt, the ghost whisperer over here, stood around and stared into the corner while we did the machine and just stared into the corner while we got cookies.
Now, Rimple Pimple, it's my job to delegate. Doogie, you gotta go and take care of the yellow snow, and Federico, you do.
If I have to, but
I go back into my blank stare.
I just moisturize my hands again because of that little snowball incident. So Scoops, it's literally in your name. You gotta go on and scoop up this snow.
I will do it for extra pay.
You get paid.
I need much money to send home. I have family to feed.
But where are you from?
I'm sorry. I'm still
What?
hung up on. He's getting paid. Coral.
No. None of us are.
Okay. Okay. Just want to double check.
This is indentured servitude. Or servitude.
We're doing this for Santa.
It's wonderful.
In Scoop's case, slavertude.
Oh.
No, I am getting paid, and I pull out a handful of like the gold coin chocolates.
Oh, yeah. And then I looked at Coral like, oh yes, he is getting paid. Wink.
This has much value in my home country.
Good.
That is very good, Scoops.
So then I just pull out a bunch of gold chocolate coins and I just hold them out like
Is
my hand and I go, extra pay.
this
You
is
know,
best
they
used
make
for-
those out of Federico's nail clippings.
You know, Rimple
This is very valuable, Rimple Pimple.
Federico, you could go to my home and sell your body. Your body can be used to melt down and be made into bullets.
Excuse me.
Have you considered prostitution?
I will do no such thing. I am a dignified chocolate gnome.
Elf.
Those
no.
hamstrings.
And my name is Rondon Timbers, not Federico.
The lines between universes is getting very thin here.
All of a sudden, I have an urge to pick up an axe.
Anyway, I have received extra pay. I will do this thing for you.
You know what? I'll help you.
I'm not sharing my extra pay.
No, you don't have to. I'll just help.
No, thank you, Cole.
Just gotta make sure we do it right.
Gotta make sure these
I
hands
don't
stay
think I can
soft.
do it right.
All right,
That's very unkind.
Also, why are we scooping outside of Santa's Village if it's already out here? Where are we going to put it?
Back in the village.
Doogie, I don't think we're on the same page.
What? I was like, look at him, and I was like, I wasn't talking to you.
Okay.
What?
Coral, please take over.
I have survived 16 wars, and this one scares me more than that.
How old are you?
16.
That is a very rude question to ask.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Never ask a lady how old she is.
Excuse me? You're. Should we censor Scoop's pecs or? Anyways.
What? I'm not the lady.
Let's just. Okay, let's scoop up this
general
pee.
knowledge. All right, so who's participating in this activity?
Me and Scoops.
I do want to note down how many extra gold coins did I get?
2. That's all
2.
I had.
All right, cool.
Dude, I'm just making this up.
Yeah. That's all any of this is.
Imagination.
Make believe, guys.
I've known this character since this afternoon.
All right, so Scoops and Coral, go ahead and just make a dexterity check.
I have rolled an 8.
I've rolled a
Again.
15.
All right, so Coral, you kind of get a better handle on the shoveling, on the shoveling. Scoops, you're a little bit shorter.
I kind of let her do the work.
And as you're handling the large shovel, your grip kind of slips, and you hear this kind of like skidding sound as you fall face first into this blanket of yellow snow.
Yeah.
What you immediately expect to be disgusting and sour, or disgusting and awful, is instead a kind of sweet and sour taste. This is not what you think it is. This is like a lemon syrup of some kind.
Either this is lemon syrup, or someone needs to get checked for diabetes.
It's Santa.
It could be.
He's pissing all over the North Pole.
I've been fearful of this day.
Oh, God.
This is not a lack of hydration, this is for snow cones.
Oh, that makes sense. Maybe
Well,
that's why he wanted me to take him into the town.
Well, I'm gonna have to give me a little scoop of that, if you know what I mean. I mean, just a scoop. I just want a scoop of snow cone. I'm a little parched right now.
And then when Federico tries it, it's actually just urine.
Yeah.
I have played
Biggest
joke on
bait.
you.
I just, oh, this is rancid. Oh.
As you were kind of figuring all this out, you hear some strange call from the tree above this kind of puddle of yellow liquid. You see this kind of like this bird in the tree in the shape of like a syrup pump, and it makes this kind of noise, just and it just, and you can see the syrup just plop down on the ground, creating a patch of lemon-flavored snow cone.
Well, I don't like the process, but the outcome is delightful.
So you're the culprit.
So, are we supposed to kill the bird?
You know, the only thing on the list was to scoop up the yellow snow. That's it.
But
But if it,
it'll keep creating it.
If it keeps making more yellow snow, we keep snooping yellow snow. It
You
will
got
just
keep it rolling.
Name's James Heaven Strunk.
keep snooping yellow snow. We will be here until Easter.
I'm sorry, what's Easter?
You know.
There is door in forest down the road. You don't know Easter?
I only know what's in Santa's village.
You need to travel, my friend. I will take you to home country.
Where's
Please
that?
don't.
Where is what?
I don't need my body being perused at.
No, just your toenail clippings.
Well, okay then. You sold me.
I have not sold you. That would be indentured servitude.
I guess I kind of just want to take a. I want to do a perception check on this bird to just kind of see if it's attached to the tree, if there any kind of
Yeah, make a wisdom check.
wisdom check. Oh, good. I actually have something to wisdom. But I rolled like shit. 4.
Okay, as you're peering up at the bird, this lemon sludge falls on your face and in your eyes. And while you might actually be quite delicious now, or more delicious than before,
Yeah, I've
kind
been
of impairs
delicious.
your vision.
Oh, dear word. It's in my eyes.
Here, let me take a look.
She just grabs my face and just kind of just... Sorry.
Lemon chocolate sounds disgusting.
I mean, it's no more different than orange chocolate, so... Can someone hand me some snow to get this out of my eyes?
I think it is different than orange chocolate, but
I give him some snow, and then I'm gonna look at that syrupy thing.
All right, so go ahead. As you're recovering, Federico, Coral ends up looking up, and she, with her elf eyes. What do your elf eyes see, Coral?
15.
just letter number 15.
Yeah.
It is getting late, apparently, because we dissolved very quickly into words not making sense.
As you're looking up, you can see it's the body of what looks like a syrup pump with these large, almost like cartoon eyes kind of stuck to the top of it. And you can see that this bird has a nozzle for a face that when pressed inward creates the syrup that kind of leaks out. It does have wings that look like they're made of some kind of plastic, and it looks like it's perched on the tree more so than it's stuck. But it just continuously caws and screeches and then produces this syrup.
Is the body of this thing clear? Can we see how much goo is still inside it?
Yes, you can, actually. And as you look at it, you can see that there's about 3/4 left of it. It seems as though once it exits the body, it kind of expands.
Oh, goodness.
The bird is about maybe, I would say, probably a foot tall.
Well, this is a parrot.
Come here, birdie. Come here.
So as you are enticing this creature to come down, go ahead and just make charisma check.
I've seen people die from this.
10.
10. You can see it look at you, its large eyes blinking, emotionless. There's a bit of doogie that you can see in this bird's eyes.
This is Doogie's spirit animal.
It doesn't seem to regard you in any other way besides that.
All right, get out of here. Shoot! Get out of here.
Go ahead and make a charisma check, Rimple Pimple.
13.
13. Its wings go up, and you can see it beginning to swirl around.
That's right. Go on.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check for me, Rimple Pimple.
This bird's gonna
Oh,
poop
shoot.
on you. It's
Ooh,
gonna be
dirty
Hershey's
20.
Kisses.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You skid on the snow as this large globule of syrup kind of goes on the ground. You cup your hand with a snow, and you attempt to throw a snowball up at it just as a reaction. Go ahead and make a dexterity check.
5.
5.
Yep.
You go, ah! And it comes right back down on your face.
I go, let me try. And I step up and I go, I'm sorry if I hurt you. And I pick up a glob and I throw it at it.
Alright, make a dexterity check for me.
20. Dirty 20.
Alright. You clock the bird, just head on, and it spirals down, plops down into the snow. Its wings kind of flapping, unable to recover for the moment.
Hurry up, somebody tackle it. Scoops, please.
I have put many animals out of their misery, and I tackle it.
Alright, make a strength check.
All right. That is 16.
16. You rush over to this syrup container bird, and you wrestle it to the ground. It is in your clutches.
I'm saying, I'm sorry, my friend. It is time to sleep, and I bury its pumper head in the snow.
Oh, shit.
No.
He can't.
Is this not how we do things here?
No. Now, what we need to do is we need to take it into Carly's shop.
Of course.
That makes more sense, and I pull the head out. I am sorry, my friend.
Just as this is happening, you notice that a second one appears.
Oh,
But this
no.
time, it is not a yellow liquid inside it, but a green.
Oh no! Green apple! And I start to run.
And it begins to call out.
As I have this one kind of grappled, I want to try and turn, so I'm aiming and pump down on the head to shoot.
Okay. So,
at the
yeah,
green
make a
one.
dexterity check for me.
Okay.
For some reason, that just makes me more uncomfortable than just
Oh,
burying its head.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Even though it's completely normal for a pump.
Oh, gosh. 16.
16.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dexterity, that's a +2, 18.
18, alright. So you clench your fist, and you just slam it down on the pump. It just squirts out, smacking this other bird. It falls from the tree, and you can see this puddle of green suddenly form around it.
Oogie, get that one. As I'm holding this one under my...
My arms aren't very big, but okay. And I walk over and I look at it. Is it dead?
It is not dead, no.
I kick it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit.
I pull out my sword and cut it in half.
Yeah. I can't afford to carry you, and I just pull its pump out of its body.
Oh my god.
Wow.
No, I don't do that. I just try and pick it up.
Okay. You get a very sweet smell from it, and also sour. It appears that this one is a lime syrup.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was green apple. I'm terrified of apples.
We really got to get you into counseling, Doogie.
Have you ever tried a Snickers salad? So many apples, not
Not
enough Snickers.
But Snickers, hey. You wanna hit
Apples
us
are
up?
disgusting.
We have seen that Snickers is Brandon's stream snack of choice.
So let us know what you want to do, Snickers.
Falls in your court.
We have a grand total of 10 viewers right now, and a couple of them are probably us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 5 of them are. That's okay.
Cool.
That's okay.
Brennan.
Yes.
Tells us our active mods.
Can I try to see where they're coming from?
The birds themselves?
Yeah.
From what you gather, they just appeared from random directions. It didn't seem like they were coming from any particular one.
Gotcha.
However, from what you can see, it seems as though the two birds that are currently being held are trying to get closer to each other.
Well, I guess what's stopping us from putting them together?
Scoops, bring the yellow one over here.
No. We need a license for that. We will be in so much trouble. Licensed breeding here. It's.
I think no one will know, Doogie. As long as you keep that.
I look off
pretty
into
mouth.
space and I'll go. I point and I go. He'll know.
We really need to get you some counsel, Doogie. I don't see anyone over there.
It is no worry. I am very specially trained in animal husbandry, and I'll walk the.
I married so many animals.
I have married many animals. I once married 2 ducks that were in love, and also a cow and a goat. I got much backlash for that one, but they were happy.
In the middle of this conversation, there's something that you see between the trees.
The bear.
This brown-furred creature suddenly stalking you from the forest. It starts running towards you.
Oh God!
And I shoot. I'm. You can't. I'm just gonna use the same trick. Pop, pop, pop.
For your turbo.
Shooting the. I'm shooting the bear with the syrup.
All right, go ahead and make
Can
your
I-
sturdy checks.
Can I use a reaction to delegate and say, "Scoops, get that bear," which gives him an extra attack?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the first one was a 14. For dexterity?
14, yep, 14 hits.
Okay, and then I make an extra one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep. Yeah,
that one
Coral
is a
can-
dirty 20.
Yeah, Coral can give people extra actions as her ability.
All right,
It's beautiful.
a dirty 20
All
for
right.
that second one.
So, you slam the pump with your fist once as it shoots out in slow motion, this like globule of yellow syrup. And as Coral directs you, oh god, you slam it again and it travels. Just these two swirling in a helix of savory delight as they impact the bear, and all you can hear is as it falls backward.
And I'm standing there like an action star, all of a foot and a half tall. Just
Nice.
no more running.
Oh shit! And the bear dies. No, I'm just kidding.
You say like, oh, wow.
You tell your bear friends.
D&D,
He's
folks.
dead.
D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shooting
The bear
lemon
gets
syrup
up.
at bears.
With its eyes closed, and it says, "We'll be watching you, Scoops.
Oh
You'll
shit!
never get away from the syndicate." And it walks into the forest.
The syndicate? What?
The Scoops lore is rich. I love this.
And yeah, you can knock off one thing and complete off your list.
Okay.
Syndicate.
The last thing that we have to do is increase Christmas spirit by 20%. 20.5.
Mop and peace.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I don't know if we're the right group for this.
Oh, we are, Doogie, we are.
I am full of Christmas spirit.
And
With it,
and I'm literally made of chocolate, which is practically Christmas spirit as is.
I
You would-
once heard a really tall elf. He was taller than me. And he would always say, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
This is copyrighted.
It's under the whatever is short enough.
Just wanna
Play ball.
cover our
Yeah.
bases.
All right. So, as you contain your aviary and syrupy friends, you take them back to Santa's village and hand them over to Candy Carly.
Duh.
All right, you hand them over to Candy Carly, where they are enslaved for the foreseeable future to produce candy for her for all of time.
Oh.
I look at Candy Carly and I go, I still don't know how to feel about you. You kind of weird me out.
This is a first.
Charlie, I assume these guys were the danger you were talking about, right?
I'm quite dangerous.
Keep your voice down, but
Oh, yeah.
No.
Sorry.
not quite. You'll see soon enough.
I'm sorry.
Gang violence is still violence, Carly.
Yes.
You're
I
weirding
suppose
me out.
it is. Thank you for that strange and trivial fact.
Also, the rattling that you hear in your attic is definitely a child, and I walk away.
Her eyes open, and she runs off.
Oh my god.
Alright, which leaves you to your final piece. Your final piece of the list.
Which, Coral, you seem very overly excited. Do you have any plan for this?
So to increase Christmas spirit, we need to help Rimple Pimple embrace the holiday cheer and spirit of Christmas!
I look around at everybody else and I say, see, I told you it was impossible.
Well, you're on to something. I think we should all sing Jingle Bells simultaneously right now, and totally not anticipate any kind of disaster.
Yes, this sounds like a reasonable plan.
Alright, ready? 1, 2,
Jingle
Jingle
bells.
bells,
bells,
jingle bells, jingle all the
Jingle
way.
bells.
what fun.
Oh, if I
I
it
don't
is
know
to
how
ride.
to sing.
No, this
in an
isn't
accent.
working. This isn't working.
Yeah, I was feeling quite spirited.
I don't.
I think we know different versions of Jingle Bells.
Scoops is over. Jingle bells. Jingle bells. Jingle all the way.
Santa didn't give me a.
Singing in an accent that you don't know is hard.
Yeah.
Apparently, you're John Malkovich all of a sudden.
I'm all over the board.
All right. So Jingle Bells isn't it's not gonna work. Could we just give him a happy cookie like we
All
did
right.
Rudolph?
Let's try it.
Have another happy cookie.
Santa said it was for the reindeer again.
I mean, listen, I like cookies as much as the next guy, right? But what's so great about Christmas? We bust our humps all year long. The day after Christmas, that's where it's at, man.
Okay, I'm going to take one for theme, and I pull a piece of mistletoe out of my pocket, and it's just like the cartoonishly large, just like super puckered up.
My word.
You are not kissing.
If that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will, Rimble Pimple.
And for
I
a
mean-
moment,
Look at those abs, those biceps. It is a little hard to resist.
Yes, I am very charming.
and for a moment there, Federico really considers deeply
oh,
on.
No, he's hot.
Your name is Federico.
I hear no difference.
Carla, are you okay?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm just yawning.
She's just slowly
Sounds like
dying
she's
right
about
on
to
stream.
drop the hottest mix of 2020.
Yeah.
She's like,
Figure the
Listen.
bitch. Figure the bitch.
okay, a diss rap.
Let's
Yeah.
Who's
go.
the nastiest bitch of them all? Figure the bitch. That's who I'm talking about.
Well, now that sure isn't bringing up the Christmas spirit.
I don't know.
It sure
I
is
don't
bringing
know.
up my spirit. Rimple pimple.
I'm starting to come around with this.
Rimple
Oh, dear.
Pimple, what is something that you do like?
Watching you guys do the work I'm supposed to do.
I think he likes it when we talk badly about other people.
Well, if that's the case, from what I hear, wow, I already forgot. Oh, Candy Carly isn't as sweet as she appears to be.
Federico has fake mustache.
Excuse me?
Federico, is that true?
No, not at all. And you can kind of see like the melted chocolate around the mustache that's holding it together. I can't believe you would say such a thing. And just kind of like turning away. Just stop.
Look at that.
How do
Christmas
we-
is saved.
How do we spread Christmas cheer?
You could ask the big guy himself.
Oh, Santa's probably very busy. I mean, tomorrow's Christmas.
Well, I guess what is 5 minutes of his time? Everyone's got 5 minutes to spare.
Is it like, so like it's Christmas Eve right now. Like he's gearing up for his like big night.
Yeah.
He may have already left.
He might have, but I think we should check because, quite honestly, getting Rimple Pimple to be happy is not going to happen. They wrote a book after him, you know.
Cannot read.
I'm not surprised.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go find Santa and see what he means by Christmas spirit.
Unless, it can't be.
How we get that up?
Are we supposed to raise spirits?
Oh, please no. They talk to me enough.
Do you think I'm...
necromancy? Santa's a lich.
That's
Oh,
the
yes.
Plot twist.
Or maybe he meant Christmas spirit in the whole North Pole.
twist.
I doubt it.
Is there a Christmas temple that we can visit? Some place of Christmas cheer? Like, can we go to the actual pole?
You can go to the pole.
Perhaps if we take the person with the most Christmas spirit and we put them up the pole by their underwear, like a flag,
Oh.
we
Well,
will
that's-
raise Christmas spirit.
Well, that sounds like a worthwhile plan.
No.
Call you up for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, Doogie,
No.
tell me more about this book.
Which bug?
Just any book. I've never heard of such a thing.
As you walk out of the Christmas village, outside of the park and the plaza, to the north, which is Santa's Manor, you head around that. The pole itself is held within Santa's kind of exterior garden. There is. So think of like you know how like in Beauty and the Beast there was like this beautiful garden with like this elegant masonry and statues and like arches with roses and sculptures. That is what decorates the North Pole, and it is this large pole with a golden round sphere at the top with like a ribbon that is wrapped around, making it a red and white color scheme. And you can see it hums and vibrates. The magic of Christmas. The magic of the village. Powered and held by this symbol of good and joy. And you stand before it.
This is beautiful.
I mean, all right, that's pretty cool.
I think we just went up by 5% of Christmas spirit. Or sorry, 0.5%.
But I was promised somebody hanging from their underwear.
Rimple Pimple, that's you!
Nope.
That doesn't make any sense.
I have the least amount of Christmas spirit.
Ripple Pimple embodies the day of December 26th. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, chat, what do you think we should do?
Oh,
I
God.
have an idea. No.
Just kidding. Don't tell us what to do.
I have an idea. Maybe we need to gather everybody in town over here.
So they can see you in your underwear?
No, so they can see the spirit and the joy.
I don't want to see any more.
Well, what about the joy?
They're weird too.
Hold up. Now we're just gonna. Never mind.
He just starts yelling.
Who does?
Doogie. He's like, ah!
All right, then we'll do this thing, and I toss Doogie up to the top of the pole.
All right, go ahead and make a strength check. Doogie, make a dexterity check.
I have the second least amount of the Christmas spirit.
It's a total of 10.
Okay.
16.
16. So between the two of you, you managed to get him, I'd say about 3/4 of the way up. You cling for dear life, Doogie, as you meet with this pole, and you can feel this warmth and joy kind of suddenly surge through your system. And as a smile begins to creep across your face as you look down at your friends down below you, something else kind of begins to appear around you as you see spirits beginning to just appear in your vision all around you. All of these Christmas spirits raised up the pole with you. And the beacon shines in a flash. And you can cross this off your list.
Yay!
Total, bring all your friends. They must see this.
Do they see the spirits?
We did it!
You can see a vague outline just from the light that the pole emanates. It kind of creates kind of like this this vague, transparent kind of shape around them.
We did it, everybody! We did it!
There you go. So you've raised Christmas spirits by 20%.
Well, look at that.
I did not anticipate that working.
I still think we should have raised Coral on there, but
We gotta go to town and tell everybody that we finished!
who's gonna fish Dookie from the tap?
He can fall.
I will catch you.
Damn, Coral savage.
I drop.
Well, if he,
All
maybe
right.
if he,
You
let
drop.
your hands.
Go ahead and just make a dexterity check for me, Doogie.
13.
13. Okay, so not the most graceful fall, but you don't end up hurting yourself.
Perfect.
You kind of land and you stumble and you kind of have to take a few steps forward to carry the momentum, but better than falling flat.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, and so as you guys begin to exit that beautiful, lush courtyard / kind of garden place, where are you heading to now?
To the town. I want to say something.
All right, so you head to Santa's village, and as you get to the center, kind of where that white gazebo is in the center of this plaza, this park.
Okay. I get up and I say, elves from here, elves from there, gather round from everywhere. Tomorrow's the day we worked hard for all year, so let's gather round and spread Christmas cheer.
You can hear actually, before that, go ahead and make a charisma check. I'll say with advantage because you've completed your list.
Okay. It was 19 plus 1 is 20.
There
Not
you
natural.
go. Yeah, so as you scream these words out, there's a cacophony of joyous voices that ring out. And as this rings out, you can see this beautiful image in the sky, the Aurora Borealis, just shining through, creating these beautiful mixture of iridescent colors, purples and greens and blues and whites that all mix, and you are suddenly blessed with this moment of Christmas cheer that is suddenly clouded over by the sound of something else. The sky begins to turn a dull red. The Aurora Borealis replaced with this crimson, this red, and these burbling clouds in the sky. The ground begins to shake as a sudden rumbling crack, nearly deafening, splits the plaza in two. You can hear the screams of many elves falling into the fissure as these two claws suddenly begin to dig their way from beneath the cracks of the earth. These sudden bat-like wings emerge as this roaring fire just surges out towards the sky, and you see before you this horrible, large, massive demon with a cow skull, these leathery wings. The demon prince of undeath as he roars into the sky and says, "Christmas is mine, puny elves." You hear this large crack as you see that from the set of double doors from Santa's manor, Santa himself stands in front of these stone steps. His cloak is kind of held across his shoulder as it flows dramatically in the wind. You can see Santa's large Christmas sack next to him. He begins to put on the jacket one sleeve at a time, and he says, "I knew that you'd be coming sooner or later, Orcus, but I will not let you take Christmas this year. You'll have to get through me," as he puts one leather glove on, both leather gloves on, picks up the sack. You can see him beginning to spin it around in place as you see this sparkle, this golden glitter begin to trail like a neon light as this thing flails around, and you can see that jagged toys suddenly protrude from the sack, creating this beautiful flail-like weapon with heavy mass. It contains all the toys of the children in the world, and as he swings it around, you can hear the whipping of wind as Orcus prepares his strikes. His wings unfurl, creating this dust or this cloud of snow that kind of gets sent flying everywhere as elves and Christmas people are suddenly scrambling to find refuge. In a blink of an eye, there is a clash as a shockwave sends all of the snow on the ground suddenly scattering to the air. You can see the sack being held at bay by Orcus's 2 claws, and you can see what looks like a wand at his hip. A wand made of the bones of a human with a skull as it's setting. And he says, "Fool, Christmas will be mine, and Red will run the streets with blood. This is my Christmas wish." 1 slash, 2 slash, as the bag goes boom, boom, slamming across the ground. You can see Orcus brings his claw and digs it into Santa's chest, ripping and tearing the jacket. You can see crimson pooling down the already red jacket as he swings the Christmas sack over and over again, and as Orcus pulls out the wand and aims it at Santa Claus, you can see this green light flash as Santa's eyes suddenly go white as he falls to his knees. Orcus looks around, hunched over the form of Santa, looks around to all of you and says, "Hear this. From this day forward, Christmas is no more. Your false idol is mine." Grabs Santa by the neck. You can see the wings begin to flap as he takes to the sky. You can see this. You can hear this roar suddenly emanate from Orcus, as all of you suddenly, quicker than any other elf, cover your ears. But you can see all the other elves running in terror. Suddenly their bodies begin to vibrate. Their forms begin to change. From elf, you can see their bodies twisting into more corrupted forms. Their hands, their fingers extending, claws sharp like knives, black and gnarled. And every creature in the North Pole is corrupted as Santa is taken to the skies as he yells out one final phrase. "Coral, find the book. It'll give you the answers you seek. Save Christmas," as he flies away, heading north, further and further. And as Santa and Orcus disappear from sight, there is only despair and horror and fright. And that's where we'll pick up tomorrow.
Oh.
As this all happens, Doogie goes, "I knew it. It was that bitch Figgy."
Doogie.
Brandon, that was amazing. Oh my god.
Oh, good job. Good
That
job.
was so good.
Oh my goodness. What the frick?
Orcus, more like
Dude, I can't believe those elves turned, like, into creatures. That was insane.
I feel like tomorrow's gonna have a very different vibe.
Yeah.
right.
Well, I feel like today was, like, the setup. Like,
Yeah,
it was
that's good.
introducing the characters and, like, seeing who they were as, you know, people or elves, you know?
Yeah.
Chat, tell us what you thought.
We're definitely gonna be doing some growing up tomorrow because I can't be this Southern Belle. All the time. We gotta save Christmas.
Oh my gosh, that was good.
All right, so couple things I want to say before we go any further or before we continue the stream. Though I did not use all music, I feel like I should thank in advance the people who cleared us to use music on Twitch as a big thank you. Orchestra Cinematique let me use the epic Christmas music by Alala. Thank you so much for giving us permission to use that. In the future, you can expect music from Jeremy Soule, Khyle Fryer, Apstract, Hollow Knight, the Fiechters, and CD Projekt Red. So thank you so much. Credit where credit is due. Thank you so much for letting us use your music.
Absolutely.
And also for our incredible theme song by Aiden Chan. Thank you so much, Aiden. We love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to thank Brandon for putting together tonight's session. It's never an easy task to be working on our world and also putting together something else on the side so that you guys can view it and so that you had like a Christmas special. We have one more night. It's going to be huge.
And I want to thank my mom and dad.
Rimple Pimple.
And I also want to thank Mike's mom and dad too.
Right.
For making such a beautiful human. Shout out to Mike.
I'd like to thank Tyler for those beautiful Christmas ornaments in the background.
Yeah. I worked so hard on these for 3 minutes.
Jesus said, great stuff. Woo! Oh yeah. And we mentioned it earlier, but thank you, Crizzle Craw Gaming, for the follow.
Crizzle Craw.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're still in chat, appreciate you.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to ask us anything. You don't have to just ask us the stuff from this session. I'm definitely going to stick around for the next probably 20 minutes or so. Anybody else who gets off is fine. But I'll stick around for like 20 minutes and chat if anybody wants to. 20, 25 minutes. Or if you don't, okay, we don't have to sit here. I'll sit here and blank stare with you guys.
I guess real quick, let's decide, because I know that we had some internal discussion that was never resolved. What time tomorrow?
So I don't work tomorrow, so we can start as early as 8:30 if you'd like.
Okay.
And that would give us a little more time.
That's correct.
To beat up Orcus.
Beat up Orcus.
You know,
Dorcas.
There's a character from the past, chat, that you don't know about, but there is a man who did smack Orcus's butt so hard that he went back to hell.
That's true.
That is true. That's canon.
That is canon. That man's name was Nainhale. Breath of the Feywild. Feywarden to his people.
Breath of the Feywild.
Breath of the Wild.
So funny.
Hell, listen, I had fun watching tonight. I hope to catch the end tomorrow. Absolutely, Sam.
Yeah, please.
Dude, we need you guys here. Keep sharing with your friends too. Just take the hyperlink and I guess is it a hyperlink? Is that correct?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, chat. We appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Like we kind of said earlier, this is a dress rehearsal to see how it goes and what we need to learn and what we need to fix. And I thought tonight was fun.
And I'm impressed. I think this is a better result than I had initially anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought maybe 1 or 2 years. We held a steady 4 to 6 viewers all night. So,
on top of us who had the
right, exactly. Yeah. No, our viewers never dropped below 8, and so there were 5 active mods, so that's 3 at the least, and when you look at 12 was our highest that I saw it at one point. So, up to 7 people were watching. That's awesome. People are watching us, guys.
Yes. Thank you guys for sticking around.
Yeah.
We appreciate.
Yeah, we do.
The early support.
I don't appreciate anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
this
Max,
is a new platform for us, so to have you guys here listening to us, it's
Yeah.
It means a lot to us.
Yeah, it means a lot to us.
so I guess if that's all, I know I said stick around, but if you guys don't want to chat, that's fine. You guys can go do your things, whatever things it is.
But also, if someone hasn't told you today, we love you. I'll speak for all of us and say that.
Stay safe.
And we're proud.
See you soon.
And I can only assume you're doing good stuff, so keep it up. And if
But
you're
if-
doing bad stuff, stop.
Yeah, stop it.
Get some help.
Get some help.
Yeah. Call your therapist.
Or get a therapist.
Yeah.
Everyone should get a therapist at some point.
Mental
Somet-
health is important.
This is
What?
the longest sign off.
Let's just turn this into a
Well,
PSA.
we gotta work on it.
Yeah, we gotta work on it. Okay.
Keep chiming in.
All right.
Get a therapist.
Signing off. This is Brandon.
This is Mac.
Ginyu!
Excuse me?
Hello.
Hello? What?
I'm
is
Drew.
Tyler.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Drew.
Drew.
Finger
And we
hurts.
are-
Remember,
Let fate decide.
let fate decide.
Let fate
Don't wear
decide.
shirts so you can run from bears faster.
Yes. Or the syndicate will catch you.
Huh?
All right, bye,
All
guys.
right. Good night, everyone.
Guys,